Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. These days, everybody's allowed to review anything they want. Whether they even bought the product or not doesn't even matter. You got Steam and Steam reviews or Metacritic, and you can just put whatever you want on these games and talk about them just like you're a professional reviewer. But sometimes you can talk about them like you're not a professional reviewer, and that's why I wanted to make this video. I want to focus on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm not going to focus on the negative reviews because first off, there's a gazillion of them. I want to focus on the positive reviews. I want some positivity in my videos going forward here. So let's take a look at some Metacritic reviews of Star Wars Battlefront 2 positive reviews. Alright, let's start this one off with Stan Rock. What do you got for us, Stan? So many people hate the loot boxes, but they don't understand that it's necessary. And anyway, the game is great and will be much better through time. DICE gave us much more better game with so much content, and this is the gratitude. Alright. I can't even do this one seriously. Alright, Roblox Kid Gamer, what do you got for us? The microtransactions are so crappy that I want to burn my copy. But the solid multiplayer manages to save this game from falling into a pit of disappointment and horror. EA have put this game out before it was finished again, and that is why this game has a crappy single player microtransaction and loot crates! 8 out of 10. Alright, how about Sarah Terrorbon? Alright. A good game for relax after job. I think that a problem about loot boxes is not that big deal you made from it. I think Battlefront 2 is not bad, only of it. 9 out of 10. And what do you got for us, Captain Rex? This game is great. They just need to change the credits per game and the star cards to have minus bonuses. The community has already had the hero's price have already been reduced by 75% because of feedback. The campaign is splendid. 9 out of 10. So as long as EA changes everything about everything else, it's a great game. Let's take a look at Dr. Gonzo, because the doctor couldn't possibly be wrong. I am sick and tired of the hate people have been giving this game and only downvoting because of microtransactions. The game itself is actually a damn good game. Audio visually, again, top notch. Wonderful gameplay, and a darn sight better than Star Wars Battlefront 1, which was also a good game in my opinion. There's loads of free content, and the SP is good fun to play. Not to mention that all the DLC will be free, a bucket load of which will be released in December, along with the new movie, including another storyline for SP. Me thinks this game is a good deal. Stop hating and start playing, people. 9 out of 10. So now we're rating a game based off of future content that we haven't played yet, but because it's free future content, it gets a really good score. Alright, what have you got for us, Galagen? We should appreciate the game itself, but not the loot box system. That can be changed in the future. Lots of work done by the developers should not be ruined by only publisher's mistake. 9 out of 10. Alright, so the entire game is based upon a monetary system that threatens to destroy the entire fabric of what it's based upon from the get-go. But don't worry about all that, because it's a good game and it's not the creator's fault, it's the publisher's fault. Let's check out what Caesar042 has to say. This game is awesome. It contains a lot of game modes, and all the game mods are very fun. For me, is the best shooter game of the year, and I think that so much people hate because they only trust in the hater's opinion and don't trust the real situation. 10 out of 10. God damn, that's deep. Next one we got is Cobain, and this one's a classic. It's very long. Let me just hit the highlights for you. Besides the fact that EA tries really hard to gain money by letting gamers buy shortcuts for heroes, the game itself is a huge step forward in the right direction, and is finally the product we've been hardly tried to see in Battlefront 1. Thankfully, most heroes don't cost 60,000 credits anymore. So far, I am a bit impressed what EA did after people bleep a Reddit thread and voted down an explanation about why people should be proud to earn in the game they already paid $60 for, but that's no reason to give a bad score to a great product. The upcoming DLC is completely free, and somehow EA still tries to make money by giving an opportunity to earn heroes faster. To me, I don't really care. 8 out of 10. Let's check out Ecstasy. Besides the fact EA tries really hard to gain money by letting gamers buy shortcuts for heroes, the game itself is a huge step forward in the right direction. Whoa. Ecstasy, are you the same guy as Cobain, who wrote the same exact score, giving this an 8 out of 10, but you're giving it a 10 out of 10? Are you just an EA bot that's trying to up the Metacritic user score? Alex Phil, this review contains spoilers. Click to expand. All who hate the game are idiots. All who hate the game are idiots. All who hate the game are idiots. 10 out of 10. Let's check out what Especia Vieja says. Why are people making this amazing game seem like it's trash? This is an amazing sequel to the garbage Star Wars Battlefront 2015. We have barely even touched the game yet, and people are judging the loot boxes. Yeah, the loot boxes were bad during the EA Access version, but the loot boxes are going to be fixed, and we just need to wait for the full release on tomorrow and Friday. 10 out of 10. How about Azenich? This game is beautiful. DICE listened and lowered the price of the heroes. The game itself is atmospheric, beautiful, fascinating. But microtransactions spoil the game. I'm so sorry for DICE, Criterion Games, and Motive Studios. They put love and power into the game. But EA, I don't know what curses this studio deserves. 10 out of 10. Ravenous13 has already decided to take the red pill. Can you idiots actually review the game and not take some moral stand against the economics? Yes, microtransactions are a pain in the $, and yes, I would prefer if they didn't exist. Unfortunately, this is the way all games are going in the future. Considering that some cost upwards of $300 million to develop, and yet still cost only $60 USD. Do you want continued developer support, new maps, and content? Then there has to be continual income. Otherwise, the game would cost $120 to start with. Besides, they've announced DLC are free, etc. You also do not actually need to buy anything if your entitled ass just spends a few extra hours playing the game. So STFU and sit down, you whiny little broke children, or get a job and spend an extra 20 bucks. 9 out of 10. Let's check out Skywalker Ty. Nothing could possibly be biased about this username. Fantastic game, big improvement to 2015 Battlefront. Loot boxes, nothing wrong with it. Just getting negative reviews because some don't. It's better than Season Pass? Maybe you meant to say some don't think it's better than Season Pass. 10 out of 10. Thomas Jones says, I pre-ordered... Oh, I think I found your first mistake. I pre-ordered this game and don't regret a thing. Unlocking characters is easy and free. If you don't want to pay money, you don't have to. Honestly, this game is so fun, and it's great to shoot and kill hundreds of people, as that is what I like to do in games. If you think you are too smart for this game, why don't you play some awful indie or puzzle game? Losers. 10 out of 10. And let's end it with Argo Witcher. Amazing game with amazing graphics and gameplay. Some people hate this game for loot boxes, but donate doesn't matter in this game. People, please don't look on this crazy 0 score review. This game is much better than Battlefront 1. But on PlayStation 4, I have some troubles with frozen screen. I hope EA can fix it soon. 10 out of 10. For me, the craziest thing about reading all these online positive reviews on Metacritic is that for the most part, the genuine ones that are trying to be honest are saying that the microtransactions are pay to win, and they're still giving it an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, or in some cases, a 10 out of 10. Which is just mind-boggling to me that these people are accepting in the fact that EA is bending them over and taking full advantage of them. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first ever episode of Review the Reviewers on Metacritic. It is absolutely hysterical to go through these reviews, both positive and negative, for Battlefront 2 right now. I know it's a controversy with the loot boxes. I know a lot of people don't like them, and I know a lot of these corporate defenders absolutely love them because they just love Star Wars or they defend EA at every turn for some reason. But regardless of where you stand on the issue, you gotta admit some of these reviews are absolutely hysterical. Let me know in the comments section below what you think about this series and if you guys want me to continue doing this in the future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.